Johnson & Wales University. I did that for 2 years, and then also too, at the time I was dancing, so I couldn't dance and do school because I was working at night and then trying to, you know, go to school like during the day, and it just wasn't like working out for me. I'm falling asleep in class and stuff, so it just wasn't like the right thing for me. But y'all go to college.
But it wasn't that you were smart enough to go to college. You were determined enough to go to college, but you just couldn't do it all at the same time.
Right, I couldn't. I didn't have like that balance. You know, I didn't have like the support that I needed at the time to, you know, go to college. So I just started dancing. And I did that full on.
And you found that that was the path that you wanted to go on. That's where you were going to be able to find the direction you needed.
Right, you know, sometimes like our intentions is one way, and then we have to do other things that we kind of necessarily don't want to. But like even with me dancing and things like that, I tried to, well, I did make it out of a positive. So I would dance and then do like things like modeling magazines, like gigs and shows and things like that. So I just took like, which is quote unquote a negative thing. I don't think it's a negative thing, but and turned it into like a positive thing for me, and it worked out.
It's about taking control of your destiny, isn't it? Whatever your destiny is, you choose it.
Yeah, you absolutely do choose it. You have a choice. This is true.
So let me just ask you this, because we know, we've all been here, where people don't always believe in us. Sometimes we don't believe in ourselves, and that's where it's dangerous, as far as I'm concerned. But when you came across those people in your life who said to you, you don't have it, you don't have what it takes, you're not going to be able to get what you want, and they didn't believe in you, how did you turn that around?
I just believed in myself, and then I always continue to like to hustle and like grind, and not really like listen to other people's like opinions or perceptions like of myself, because I know me. I know, look, it's like Angela White, and you have Blac Chyna. I'll turn Blac Chyna on, then when I go home, I take my wig off, I'm Angela White. So, yeah.
How is Blac Chyna different than Angela White?
Angela White is the friend, the mother, the goofy person, all that. Blac Chyna is like the businesswoman, the brand, and all of that underneath that.
Who do you want to be friends with?
Who do I want to be friends with?
Blac Chyna or Angela White?
Let's see.
Who do you want to be friends with, and who do you want to have fun with?
I want to have fun with Paris Hilton, and I want to be friends with Britney Spears. What's up, girl? I'm gonna stop playing with my friend.
Now let's talk about the businesses. You're doing a lot of really cool things. I saw your kiosk over here, right? So tell me about that, the lashes.
Okay, you guys, so I started my company Lash by Blac Chyna in 2013. So the thing about it is, it's like even with starting a business, you have to figure out like what do people look for you like to see? Like when they see you, like what is just like your signature thing? So at the time, y'all already know I used to wear like the thick bangs, and I used to wear like these thick eyelashes underneath. So I'm like, you know what? Let me do something that still reflects what I do in my everyday, you know, in my everyday life and lifestyle. So then that's when I came up with the eyelashes, and then I realized I'm like, dang, Chyna, like, you know what? You kind of like putting yourself in a box. Why not do more than just like the eyelashes? Okay. Whoa. Don't put yourself in a box. Like, what about like lipsticks and like skincare, and what about a shop and things like that? So that's when I opened up my lash bar, which is in Encino. You guys come check it out. And we do like everything from makeup, hair, nails, teeth whitening, body contouring, eyelashes, everything. Literally, it's like a one-stop beauty shop. Y'all should really come check it out.
It's in Encino. So you have one right now?
I have one, that's my baby.
And you're going to expand?
I'm not going to expand right now, you guys, because I'm doing so much stuff in my life, and a lot of times you have to like master one thing until you can't go into like the next thing. And I haven't quite mastered everything that I have to do at home. But once I finish everything and have everything like organized and in line, then I'll be able to like expand like Lash to like maybe a different state and whatnot.
I really love your story, because if you look around, we've got so many amazing entrepreneurs here. One of our makeup artists, two of our makeup artists are here. They have their own booth. They just started during COVID. They started Skin Shine Beauty, and so it's a product, you know, for your skin, and it's beautiful. But they're two women, colleagues, makeup artist, you said, I want something bigger. I want to take control of my own destiny. What would be your advice to people out there who are saying, I want to do this too. I want to build my empire?
The first thing you have to do is figure out like what you're passionate about. If you're not passionate about it and you don't want to eat, sleep and breathe it, then it's not like the right thing for you. But like you have to be like super dedicated, be able to take like losses and wins at the same time, and just really actually like be dedicated to it.
So you have 16.2 million followers on Instagram. That comes with a pressure, right? There's a lot of pressure. Can you talk about how hard it is to balance all that and be true to yourself? I know, it's really loud.
You know what, honestly, like for all the people that do follow me and that has been following me for years, like y'all kind of like got a glimpse of me, but y'all really kind of don't know me. And actually like me talking to like real life people, like humans, it's a difference. And I want to thank everybody that's actually here, because it's a difference between like the internet and like human interaction. So I mean, as far as like the pressure, I mean that we get pressure every day. Just let it roll off your back. People gonna say what they want to say. People gonna do what they want to do. Long as you just continue to stay like true to yourself, that's the only thing that really matters. And like at the very end of the day, like. And also too, like with all that stuff, just like really honestly be true to yourself and not worry about what the next person has to say to you, or if they try to break you or do any of that stuff like that. Just keep like your family super close, have really positive friends, and that's really what I can honestly say. You know, because I mean, like I have people that follow me because I have babies, or like they might like my hair or like my nails, I don't know, or like maybe see one of my TV shows or something like that.
Tell me about being a mom. What's it like being a mom for you?
It's amazing. Like King, he just turned 9, Dream just turned 5, and I'm just looking at them like, wow, this is really dope. Like this is honestly really what it's about. Like having like your family and, you know, like raising my kids like the way that, you know, I want to, and just honestly like breaking like the stigma of certain things that I had to grow up with. So I'm just really happy and grateful that I can like provide for my kids, you know, by myself as a single mother. And that's just really what it's all about, and being like a positive role model to them. Like, and it's so funny because I don't have my wig on, or if I do put my wig on right, they be like, what is this? So like, take it off.
When they see you, right? They see you without the wig, they see you without the lashes, without the lipstick. I don't know, do you take those nails off too?
No, I keep the nails on. This is every day, y'all.
Really?
Every day.
I mean, how do you not poke your eye out?
I'm used to it now. It's just years of practice.
And they're always that long?
Always this long, you have to.
Oh my gosh.
Extend those.
So can you type?
Yes.
Okay, wait, how do you text?
With my thumb. My thumb has to be extra strong right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to save some time because I'm sure some of you guys might have some questions.
Yeah.
Is Mark out there? Did I see him? Does anybody have a question? Okay, you're gonna have to just stand up and yell it out.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, you want to? Okay.
Thank you, mamas. Okay, now we can hear you.
I just want to say that I'm really encouraged and motivated by you, by your story. My daughter is an up-and-coming entrepreneur, and I am as well. I'm a survivor of domestic violence, but I took that negative and I'm making a positive out of it.
Yes.
I started a boutique, boots and blouses. We're on Instagram, and those are the pins that I just gave you, but I just wanted to say thank you and you be encouraged.
Thank you, you too. Congratulations on your new business ventures. We love to see it, moms and daughters. That's dope.
Anybody else have a question?
Thanks, Mark.
I'm 44 years old. My son just turned 18 on Monday. I just started during COVID. I just mastered coffee cakes, and I just don't know where to go from here. I've been through so much. I suffer from PTSD because the boyfriend of mine touched my daughter.
It's a lot. It's a lot, and I just want you to know this. Like, just honestly, like in this point in your life, only thing you could do right now is like just pray to God, and then also to forgive, you know, and like open up your heart. And that's the only thing I can really say until like I like know like the full backstory and my heart goes out to you and things like that. And you just continue to be a strong woman. Like, you got this. And I still want to taste those coffee cakes.
Right. What I love that you said is that you mastered coffee cakes. So you know what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
You're going to do it well. You're going to do it well. Good luck to you. Good luck to you.
Nice meeting you.
Mrs. Lachelle.
So I'm super shy.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to ask you a question. So
Okay.
I started a business about 2 years ago, and it's called Chalet Sherry Bodega. And how do you feel like when you feel like you've been pushing so hard for so long and you put all efforts in, and it's like you get no recognition on Instagram, or, you know, like if you're out even with pop-up shops, people don't want to shop with you. Like, what do you do to stay focused and motivated and encouraged?
With stuff like that, you have to understand this, like, everybody isn't going to see you right then and there, and everybody has like their break and their time. Like, you just have to literally sit back and lay back in your style and continue to grind. So if you had it for 2 years, the first year, if it didn't work out this way, then next year try something else that's different. If it didn't work out this way, then try something different like the next year. You get what I'm saying? Like, every year can't be the same way. You get what I'm saying? And kind of like move with the Joneses, like get more like socially active, do things that is kind of, excuse me, like kind of outside of the box, and something that will really actually like grab people's attention and that will actually keep their attention, because people attention spans with just anything, even with shopping. Like, I do it. I be online. I'm like, oh, I love this and I love that, and then something happens and I click out, and I'm like, dang, did I order that stuff? And then I'm like, yo, Cheekies, did I order that? And she's like, no, Chyna, you didn't order. I'm like, oh gosh. So like sometimes it's not you, it's just people's attention span. And then if it's like something like online, do like a one-click buy to where as though they buy it right then and there. You know, that helps. Like Amazon even does it. Like, you have a thing where you could do like your cart, and then you have one thing where it's like click to buy. So like just think of different things like to keep them on the website. Like even give out, you know, 10%, or and then also too, I don't know if you have MailChimp. You could get MailChimp. So basically, whenever you come up with a new product, it'll grab all the people that that has signed up like through with their email, and they'll send like an email blast with, you know, with whatever it is that you want to promote. So it's different ways. It's either like through email. You can even do it through text messages, or you could just simply do footwork. Like, I got my shop, and guess what? We be getting the flyers, we stick it in people's mailbox. No, we won't do that. But we be putting it on people's cars. Okay, don't get me. But yeah, it's like sometimes you gotta do like the footwork, you know, to like get your stuff out there, or just think about something that's outside of the box. Like, even if you think it's like, okay, people not going, and then it'd be the one time where they actually really do love that, you'd be like, oh my God, they really do love that. So yeah, don't give up though. Don't.
Chyna, next up is Jasmine, or Jessica, sorry.
Hi, Jess.
Hi, I just really wanted to, you kind of answered it within her question though. I was going to ask you about like marketing tips. Like, I just moved here from Texas to LA, and I'm a hairstylist. And I just wanted to know like any kind of marketing tips you could give me for marketing myself here or anywhere, period.
Let's see, you could do tags. You can actually do the footwork, like go into like different people's DMs, or most of like celebrities or people, they'll have like an email or a direct contact. Go and just slide in people's DMs. It never hurts to like ask, like, hey, I do hair, this is my work, what's up? You get what I'm saying? Because like most of the time, like me, I be needing my hair done all the time. I'm like, do you know how to do wigs? Do you know how to do wigs?
She's gonna bring you your card.
We need the info. I need my hair done.
That's right.
Ooh, I like these cards too. Okay. I like that. Thank you.
Next up is Erica.
Okay, so hi, Blac Chyna. How are you?
Wait, oh, hi Erica. How you doing?
I'm good. So my question is, I have a business, and it's a small business. But when it comes to family, and you have a business, what do you think about family and discounts?
No. Pay up.
Your family isn't going to support you. Who's going to
Yeah,
support
it's
you?
like, come on, man. Like, I just got the stuff. Like, don't, or no. You need to pay like everybody else. Or tell them you ain't got their size. Oh, look, it already sold out.
This is Jasmine.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. Oh, hello. So I'm a model. I just did one of the shows here for Culture Tree. And I know you have a lot of dope things coming out, like eyelashes and things like that. I just want to know, where can I get in contact to model for you for anything you have coming up, clothes, eyelashes, anything?
Right after this, you could come to the booth and I could give you all the information. Yeah, that's dope. I'm down. So you do all modeling, like what type of modeling? Like clothing, just everything modeling? I probably have to talk to you when we go to the booth. We'll go to the booth after.
Don't you really think that it really is about taking whatever opportunity you can to, like, I admire these, that hustle. That's what you're talking about, that hustle.
Yeah, you gotta hustle. Like you have to put in the work. Like you have to. Like it's really not easy. It's not like how people think. Like it's a lot of hard work and dedication and ups and downs and downs and downs and there's ups and all that. So like you just really gotta take all of that and just put it together and then just stay like determined, like whatever it is that you want to do, like whatever it is. And the thing about it is, like 10 years ago, I would have never thought that I would be like where I am today, because and it started off just by me just even going to Miami, even though I didn't finish school. But if I wouldn't have took that step to going to school in Miami, I wouldn't have never met the people that I met to be in LA. So it's like sometimes things that you think might be bad that happen to you is always going to be a positive, like if you just continue just to be you. And also too, like just don't let nobody defer like your dreams or whatever it is that you like set out to do, because everybody's a different person. What might have worked for you might not work for the next person, or something that worked for you that I might be wanting to do may not work for me. So you just have to figure out like what it is that you ultimately want to do and just stick with that.
Yup. I think we might have time for one more question, right?
Okay.
This is Sade.
Hi, Sade.
Hi. I think it's very interesting. Finally, sorry, I'm all over the place. But I think it's very interesting how coming from your backstory and how you come up now. I think that's very, very interesting. But after hearing all that you've been through and also doing so much career-wise, having different businesses, that must be really stressful. How do you de-stress from doing all that work and constantly being so hyper-visual online and on TV and even in like your advertisements? How do you finally like calm down and relax from doing all that?
Well, okay, so the first things first, like when I got lashed, and I don't know if y'all remember, but a long time ago I had a clothing line called 88 Fin. I had both businesses, and what was going on, which made me realize that I needed a second one, is because sometimes like one business would be like up and then the other one would be down. So like it kind of like balanced it out. But then once I was able to like manage and actually learn like the backside of like Shopify and all that, I was able to like then hire people to go ahead and do that. So this is how this is done and this is how this is ran. So once I mastered that, I was able to give it to like my employees to like, hey, this is how this is supposed to be ran. And even when y'all starting your business, please understand this. Know the ins and outs of your business, because somebody want to quit or leave or do something weird. You get what I'm saying? Like you always like have yourself to like depend on. That's the first and foremost. Then once you master one business, then you could go into like the next one, and then you have a staff, and then on Fridays you be like, But yeah, it's just really about the like finding like the balance. And then for me, I have like my planner, and then I plan out things like, okay, like this week we're gonna focus on like lash, or like this week we're gonna focus on like Blac Chyna closet, and then the in between times, like when I have my babies, which is when I have my babies, I take those days off, and then my employees is kind of off too. So it like honestly like balances it out. And then, it's ultimately about having help, and then having like the good people that's really like interested in like your business, because you can have people to work for you but don't care nothing about your dreams and your visions and things like that. So it took me a really long time to like find like a team that was like ultimately like that, seeing like, okay, even when I'm feeling like down, like they be like, yo, Chai, you better stop playing, you better look in the mirror and get it together. And I'd be like, okay. So you just need like people that's like down for you too. And it's go back to like family and things like that. Sometimes, and I don't want y'all to get discouraged, like family is like, you know, family is family. We can't pick and choose them, but we can pick and choose like the people that we want to go into business with, the people that we want to have relationships with and things like that. So that's how I really like honestly balance it out with a calendar and just kind of like taking like the steps. But most of the stuff, like I could run everything like by myself, you know. And then when you find people that actually like do specialize in it, it makes your business go up even more because they can tell you like, hey, I think this and this and this, and you're like, oh wow, I didn't even know that, because you know I'm just going off of what I know so far. And then you bring in like the real people, like, you know, people that actually specialize in whatever it is that you're doing, and it just makes it a lot better. But that's ultimately it, really. And then like to decompress, honestly, I just eat a bunch of food, take a bunch of naps, and then sleep for like 24 hours, and then I'm back at it. And Starbucks too. A lot of that.
Chyna.
Is that a lot?
Chyna, this is Andrea.
Hey, Andrea.
Hi, Chyna. I can't wait to try your lashes.
Ooh, okay.
We have a community that is like Instagram, where you collaborate, connect, and can post events for women entrepreneurs. It's called Society Gal. It's free on Facebook. It connects to all your social media. It connects to Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So any women entrepreneurs, if you go to the App Store, it's an ISO, you can download it. You can post your profile picture. You can connect, you can buy and sell on there. It has a retail space. So it's called Society Gal, and it's the Society Gal on Instagram, and I'd love for you to join our community. Just check it out.
That's awesome.
And it makes everything that you're talking about seamless, and it's all done without having to, so if it's a freelance photographer that's going to take a picture of picnics, they post their pictures, and you can schedule events, and it has a calendar built in. So if you are going to have a party,
to do a collab with you for our brand to have awareness. We're styling company on a budget, so all celebrities have stylists, and you wake up and you don't know what to wear for a special event. So we have stylists that you talk to on Zoom for a very affordable price. They put outfits together for you, or you can upload stuff you have in your closet and they put the outfits together. And we would love to collaborate with you. How can we reach out to you and talk about our product to see if it's a good fit for you, and we would love to work with you.
Okay, after I get off the stage, I was just gonna go to my booth so we could talk over there. That's super dope, because man, sometimes I be like, where my stylist at? And I gotta throw something together, and I'm like, man.
I really love that everybody has something that they're trying to do with their own lives and trying to find a need. You know, there's so much need out there, and if you can fulfill a need and inspire someone else, like, that's what we're all here to do. So please give Blac Chyna a round of applause for sharing her insights.
Thank you.
So you're
come
going to
past
be
my booth, right?
Your booth is right in the middle, right up front. I think I walked past it earlier.
Right toward the end.
Right towards the front.
Right over there.
So, round of applause for Blac Chyna.
Thank you, Chyna. And maybe you stay up there for 2 minutes for a couple of pictures.
I think I know what that is.
Right.
Hello.
All right. Do we have any more lanes to go down?
And now a special performance by me. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, what a tease! What a tease!
Soon.
What's going on, Patriots? We're back at it at the channel at Be Like Water Media. This is your boy Ryan, and we have new merch in the store. It's at Be Like Water Teesprings store. We have "No bourgeois, no democracy." This is a famous political quote by Barrington Moore Jr. "No bourgeois, no democracy," stating how the importance of the middle class is to society and how it stabilizes the democracy. But unfortunately, right now, the middle class is getting destroyed by corporations and our own democracy. People just forget how important the middle class is, and I just wanted to show this by this new merch line. As you know, there's a lot of protesting around America right now, and I just wanted to give you something to rock when you're out there protesting, holding the line, showing the big government, we're not going to be pushed around. We need the middle class. We need to fight for our rights because, we have the power to change when the laws do not favor us. But also we have face masks here. I know you guys aren't into face masks, but we have a cute face mask. But check out the store. We got sweaters, t-shirts, men and women, no bourgeois. But it's really dope. Check out the store. Be Like Water Media here. And once again, thank you so much for the support. Subscribe, all the videos. I'll check you guys out in the next one. Peace.